Mary Poppins is going on at Paper Mill Playhouse. It's really, really fabulous. I filmed at New 42nd Street Studios, some of the musical numbers. I got a chance to talk to the director, the choreographer, the cast, the ensemble, and here they are, and you should get down to Paper Mill Playhouse to see Mary Poppins.
Hobee, producing artistic director at Paper Mill Playhouse, and also director of Mary Poppins.
Oh my gosh, this must be so much fun to direct. There's just so much going on.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it truly is a magical production, a magical show, and we have a wonderful cast. The cast is spectacular with Mark and Elena Shaddow, and you know, we have two sets of kids playing Michael and Jane Banks, and all four of them are incredible. I don't know how they do it. They're 9, 10, I can't remember how young they are, and they remember more than I ever could. So they're spectacular. And the dancing, you know, Dennis Jones's choreography is really wonderful. So I think we're gonna have a fun time.
I gotta say this about Paper Mill that I've noticed through the years. You always get the most talented children. I don't know where you find them, what the water is in New Jersey, but my God, those kids are amazing.
Well, I'll tell you, we're very fortunate to have incredibly talented kids in New Jersey, and we do audition kids from all over. In fact, one of our young Michael Banks is actually from Florida. He came up to audition. We held these auditions in New York City. He auditioned in New York. One of our girls is from Westchester. So I think the reputation of the Playhouse and our productions is getting out there. So kids are coming to us, actors are coming to us from all over, which is great. Really exciting.
Especially since you got the Tony Award last year.
Yes, we're very grateful for that. We are the winner, not the winners, the recipient of the 2016 Tony Award for Regional Theater. So
there's a lot of good regional theater out there, so that is really something.
Yes, it was a great honor and just a terrific award for us. You know, really, really helped in a lot of ways. Shown a spotlight on the work we're doing, not just on the main stage, but through our education programs and outreach programs as well.
And the best thing of all is a few years ago you were facing bankruptcy, and now you're thriving. It's like a happy ending.
Yes, well, let's hope it's not the ending. Hopefully it's a happy new beginning.
So what made you pick Mary Poppins?
Oh, well, you know, I love everything Disney, anything Disney. And
you did Hunchback?
Did Hunchback, High School Musical, Little Mermaid, so many. And a huge part of the community we serve is the family audience in the Millburn, Short Hills, New Jersey, New York area. And so we're always looking for projects that you can bring your kids and your grandparents to. The whole family can enjoy. And Mary Poppins is exactly that. It's a really sophisticated, fun musical for an avid theater goer, and a very exciting, wonderful piece for young kids who may be their first experience.
And it's got great family values because it brings the family together and shows how important family is.
That's really the main message, is that family is the most important thing and the best thing that we have in our lives. So we're celebrating that.
Well, congratulations, and it looks very lively.
Thank you so much. See you in Millburn.
Thanks.
And I play Jane Banks. I'm John Michael Pitera, and I play Michael Banks.
That's confusing.
Yeah. I'm Maddie Shaer, and I play Jane Banks. I'm Maddox Padgett, and I play Michael Banks.
So, what do you think about your new nanny? Mary Poppins, not the other one.
Sanders. she's like so magical, and I really wish there was someone like that in real life. Yeah. Just come to your house and you have a messed up, like a family that's not very nice living, and then she comes and fixes it. But I actually wouldn't like it, because then she just leaves you and you're a bit like, oh, I have no one. But then you have your family, and everyone needs family.
Yeah, I mean, then you realize how important your parents really are, and they realize how important you guys are.
So, Elena and I think she's sort of like an angel, or something that resembles an angel, and because she's practically perfect. Who's perfect? No one's perfect, so we think she's like some type of angel or something. So I would hate it if she came and just left us right away, but I would think she would be a really good nanny.
And she does return later on in other books, so...
So it's really great playing Jane. It's always been a dream role of mine, and I feel like really honored to be able to play Jane at the Paper Mill, which is even more of an honor. But it's been really great so far working with all the kids, because it's really fun. We all bonded immediately. Like we hug each other when we come in every day, and it's really nice. But playing Jane, I really like it because you feel like you get to enter a different world, and you get to be all sassy, and you just get to be a different person, which is really fun.
And how is it popping in and out of painting?
It is very interesting. We go from Jolly Holiday, which is this gray and ordinary park, and then Mark, who plays Bert, brings his paintings to life, and we enter a painting, which Neelius comes to life, and everything is awesome.
Don't you have a tea party on the ceiling? Do you still get to do that?
No, we don't do that in the show. We don't do that in the show, no.
But do you meet the uncle at all? Do you?
No.
So who are all the people you meet in the show that you come across?
We meet the Bird Woman. We meet Neelius. We meet...
Who's Neelius?
He is the statue that comes to life. Penguins, they use statues. Yes.
Oh, what is it?
It's really fun, but he comes to life. He's a great dancer. It's played by Jack Sipple. Yeah,
he was in Newsies with me, actually. So that was one of the last shows I did, and he was in it. So I knew him from it. So when I found out that he was doing it, I was like really excited to see him again.
So this show rocks because you work with stone statues and stone pavements.
Take your breath before you speak, in case it's halitosis.
Kurtis Holland.
It wasn't until you thinking that.
Yes, I was season 10.
And you were in Shuffle Along.
Yes, last year.
Didn't you win an Astaire Award or something?
I was nominated for an Astaire Award. My friend who was also in Shuffle Along with me, Philip Atmore, won it.
Oh, how exciting.
Great times.
And now here you are in Mary Poppins at the Paper Mill.
Yes, I'm excited. We've been doing a lot of work here, and it's coming along together really nicely, and we're really excited to show what we have.
And isn't Denis Jones the best choreographer? He gets tapped like no one else.
He's definitely up there when it comes to choreographers.
And that Step in Time, is that your favorite number? That it's just never stops. My God, I hope you drink enough water.
Well, actually, the funny thing is that there's usually a line of us waiting for the water fountain before and after Step in Time.
I had a feeling. So, tell me more about yourself, and even before this, what happened with you?
Well, I was born in Miami. My parents owned a dance studio where I learned how to dance, and after 18 years, I went off to college for a year, but then that's when I auditioned for So You Think You Can Dance and made it. And after that, I came to New York, and I started auditioning, and then I went out to the Oregon Shakespeare Festival for a year, came back and did Shuffle Along, and then I've just been auditioning and dancing ever since, and now I'm here.
It's a shame about Shuffle Along. That was such a good show. I don't know why it didn't take off with people, because I just loved it.
Well, we are happy that we at least got to share what the ancestors and what the people before us and the original Shuffle Along cast would have wanted. So I think we did as much as we could.
Yes, you did, and now everyone can see you in Mary Poppins. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jones.
And from drama that's nominated Holiday Inn to Mary Poppins.
How about that? It's been quite a spring. I'm very busy.
This, oh my God, that supercalifragilistic with all the words that you came up with. Wow, was that in the original? Did you come up with it? Because that was so cool.
That's kind of my own idea. I saw the Broadway production and I loved the Broadway production. I was very, very moved by it, and I thought that the choreography was so smart, so surprising. I'm such a fan of it. But this being a new production that we're creating for Paper Mill and the Paper Mill audience, I certainly felt an obligation to create some new ideas and put a sort of unique spin on things. So I've kind of gone a slightly different direction with this supercalifragilistic. I think I'm excited to share with audiences.
How'd you come up with all the which words and also now the actors, the dancers have to be in this, you have to worry about where they're spotted and put. That is just like, wow, you made a lot of work for yourself in that number.
It was fun. The jumping off place was really from what is in the script, because the scene leading into it, Mary asks the kids to spell other words from this group of letters, and I kind of thought, oh, well, what other words can you spell from that assortment of letters? So I wrote them all out on index cards and just sat one morning in my living room and laid them all out on the floor and started to find words that could also be sort of playful with the lyrics. But yes, making sure everybody is in their correct position is sort of paramount to the success of this. In fact, even today there was one letter that was incorrect, so the word didn't quite make sense. The amazing dancer afterwards used to call, "I'm so sorry, it was supposed to be an A and it was an R." The ensemble, these kids are spectacular. They're so committed, so hardworking, so full of heart. Every morning I come to rehearsal at 9. Our rehearsal day doesn't start until 10, and there has not been one morning that I have showed up here where ensemble members weren't already in the studio warming up, going over their choreography, helping one another to learn stuff. These kids are dynamite. I'm in love.
You could tell that in the Step in Time number. They were just like, they were like one thing. And those are like jumpy, lively, incredible steps, and they stepped in time.
Well, they did step in time, indeed. Yes, no, there's quite a bit of stepping in Step in Time, and they're magical, and they are very much a team. They dance together. Obviously, we've spent some time, cleaning these numbers and being very specific about what the steps are, but they dance as a unit, and I appreciate that.
And the nice thing about Mary Poppins is there's so many opportunities for real dancing in this.
It is a big dance show. We've had two and a half weeks. No, it's not shoehorned in. There's a lot of big dancing in the show, and big dancing that feels essential, I think, to the experience of Mary Poppins. It is a show that dances. Yeah.
We are with
Jill Paice playing Mrs. Banks.
Adam Monley playing Mr. Banks.
So tell me about the Bankses.
Oh, Right.
And not to be confused with Banksy.
Banks, no, not at all. Well, the Bankses are a work in progress, and eventually they are sort of healed by the end of this show, and it's quite a lovely journey we get to go on.
Yeah, definitely. I think they start off in a sort of chaotic household, have been through many nannies, and there's a disconnect between the two of them as well, and sort of throughout the show you get to see them find each other again.
You're both involved in your own little world. You're with the suffragettes and you're with banking.
Well, actually, the suffragette is left over from the film. The original story, I'm not actually sure if it's from the original book, but for our version of the show, Mrs. Banks is an actress who left the stage to be with Mr. Banks, who kind of seems to disapprove of her lifestyle. That former life. And they have 2 children together, and she's not particularly good with them. And she's not particularly good at running the household either. And then Mr. Banks is under pressure at the bank, making some important decisions, and sort of see how they work through both of those things together.
Well, you know, it kind of goes back to how he was raised, and it goes into that quite a bit in the musical about he was raised by a horrible person called Miss Andrews, and we meet Miss Andrews, and she is just a witch. She's she really is. There's no other word for it, and we see kind of why George is the way he is when we meet Miss Andrews, and also how Mary Poppins fights that to change him into something different and better.
So, and all it takes is flying a kite.
There's a little bit more to it.
A little bit more. It takes about 2.5 hours there.
I think Mary sort of shows them both the joy of childhood and the joy of having children that they're kind of missing up until she comes into their lives, and adds a bit of organization and fun, and, you know, teaches us both how to, I don't know, be happier in life and to pay attention, I guess is a good word.
And as far as George is concerned, he becomes less obsessed with making money and how he's going to put food on the table, and more concerned with these 2 beautiful children and his beautiful wife and how to enjoy his family.
I just feel like she brings back the joy of childhood not only to your children, but to you guys as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it helps everybody get back in touch with their inner child.
Well, congratulations. It looks so delightful.
It is delightful.
Yeah.
I love it.
The dancers in our show are amazing. It's an amazing ensemble. Everybody, it's been a great room to be in. I'm kind of sad, actually, that this part of rehearsal is over, because it's been so lovely. You know.
You get to go on the stage with the costumes and sets and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, we have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, you get to be the actual world of it. It's like you've done all the nuts and bolts, and now you get to let loose.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Evans, I play Bert.
Yes, you've gone from leprechaun to street sweeper.
I have. I tend to have the same posture for both, but yeah, it's a different hair color.
The tallest leprechaun I have ever seen.
I know, Finian's Rainbow, that was the great thing about it, was that I could really embrace how tall I was, especially opposite Ken Jennings, who is considerably smaller than I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch parts.
I know, yeah.
So, tell me about being in Mary Poppins and that step-in time number. Oh my God, just blew me away.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was hoping Step in Time would be. This whole experience has been far beyond what I anticipated. I was like, oh yeah, great, I'm going to work on Mary Poppins at Paper Mill for a few weeks. Coming in and be immersed into this world, it's so much more. There's so much more heart and wholesome goodness to this story, and they've really fleshed it out compared to the movie. And it's a really, really great message to be sending out to the world right now. And yeah, doing Dennis Jones's choreography in Supercalifragilistic and Jolly Holiday and Step in Time especially, it's been a real challenge. It's been a while since I've needed to dance this much, but it's awesome to kind of get back into my body and share the stage with such phenomenal talent.
And also at the Paper Mill, you have a nice big stage, while at the Irish Rep, you had a little tiny stage to dance on.
I wouldn't try doing any of the stuff that I just didn't step in time at Irish Rep. But yeah, we go to the theatre tomorrow for the first time to start tech, and we're all, we've only been in the studio for 2 weeks, and we're already itching to get into the theatre. It's really kind of like the energy is there. We're anticipating the set and the lights and the costumes.
Wow, that's amazing. You managed to get all that done in such a short amount of time.
I know, you're telling me. It was, it's a long show as well. There's a lot to it. Every moment is so special, and we needed to take a lot of TLC, making sure that the show, we honoured it in the way that it deserves to be honoured, and so that took time, but we got there in, 2.5 weeks, and now we're going to the theatre.
I love your character, Bert. You're like, Mary Poppins is the heart, but you're the soul of it, because you're there, you pop up all over the place and tell people exactly to live life, enjoy life. You're the life lover.
Yeah, I'll steal that. But it's been awesome. I mean, I think the thing that Mark Hobee and the director and Elena Shaddow and I have been working on is the relationship between Bert and Mary, and where the magic comes, where there isn't magic. She's very magical, and Bert, I like to think of him as more of the human, more of the mortal side to the magic. He kind of, wherever she goes to work as this magical nanny to fix families, Bert tends to go along with her as her assistant, and so he's conjuring up things as well. And that's the wonderful thing about the stage production, is that he almost acts as more of a narrator, because he keeps coming on and just kind of reminding what's happened, and reminding the audience what's been going on, and this might happen, and it's kind of, there's a twinkle in each of their eyes, Bert and Mary, because this happens time and time again. They just keep going around fixing families, which is such an awesome thing to be a part of.
I agree. Okay, here we are with...
Hi, Elena Shaddow.
And you get to be the titular Mary Poppins.
Correct.
So do you get to fly? And because I don't know this production, so what's different about this one than the Broadway?
Well, this production has me. I was never in the Broadway one. We do fly. I fly across the stage, and yeah, I haven't done it yet. I start tomorrow.
And what's it like to be the most perfectly perfect person in the world?
It's a little intimidating, actually. I'm like, I'm not this perfect, but she is, so it's fun to pretend. It's fun to pretend.
And, oh my gosh, you have such an amazing cast, and those kids are incredible.
Yes, they are amazing. They surprise me every day. What's nice about them is that they're real kids. They're not sort of like, they're not trying to be more grown up than they are. They're just good kids who happen to be extremely talented, so it's nice.
Isn't it nice being the magical person who makes life better for everybody?
It is. I wish I had my own Mary Poppins in my life.
But we all.
Oh, yes, exactly. But yeah, it's really fun to pretend. So to be able to make people that happy, it's like amazing.
So, did you watch Mary Poppins and read it as a kid?
Of course, yeah. I never read the book until before we started rehearsals for this, actually, which probably I should have. But yes, I watched the movie a lot as a kid. A lot.
So is this like a dream come true to get to be Mary Poppins?
Oh my God, absolutely. Like, this is so much fun. I'm having a blast. Yeah, it's like incredible.
Well, congratulations. It looks so much fun.
Thank you. It really is.
Thank you.